What's going on, everybody? It is that time. It is Blurtitude time. I am Jay Stocks, the buff nerd, also known as Feral Sword. Shrink, shrink. And of course, I am joined by
Lillian.
Karami Kaz.
Yeah.
Now
Or
we're
Karami
Lillian
Kaz,
today.
But yeah. Hello. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, Karami Kaz. What's your gamer tag? Do you have a gamer tag around there?
I feel like I do, but I don't know. I'd have to make a new one. I don't remember it. It's probably something stupid. So it's okay.
So when she gets a gamer tag, then yeah, that's what we'll call her as well. But yo, so good to see everyone or people that are joining in. This is the podcast for the nerd of all colors. Okay, so just understand that even though it's in the name for the Blurtitude, it is about all nerd, all geek, all things. So today we're going to talk about Spider-Man. You know, the newest one that came out. Hey, Nimona that just came out on Netflix. Great anime. Black Clover, the newest anime movie that came out on Netflix as well. And it is dubbed. Let's go. Talk about Flash and why people aren't really watching it. They're not flocking to go see it. Of course, animes that we've watched or watching or ones that we're looking forward to see, and the cosplay and cons that are coming up that Karami Kaz definitely will be in full effect. We know that for sure. So let's just jump into it with Spider-Man. The newest Spider-Man, was it Across the Multiverse?
Mm-hmm.
Is it, let's just ask this question, is it better than the first one?
For me personally, I think it is it, and let me say why. Because I love a good cameo. That's my favorite thing in the show, a good cameo.
Yes.
And one of my favorite movies for like the Spider-Man franchise, which I don't think you know this, is the Venom movie. So when we saw the yeah, and so when we saw
okay.
And so when we saw
I know you like Spider-Man 3.
Spider-Man 3? No. No. My favorite Spider-Man now is Tom Holland. I don't really care what anybody says, but it's Tom Holland. But I do love that movie. That movie was so good. And I love that we had that cameo in the movie. That was my favorite part. I was in the theater like, oh my gosh.
Now you're talking about the latest Spider-Man movie.
Yes. Well,
where it was all three of them were together. Is that the one you're talking about?
No, I'm talking about I forgot like when it was made. But like wait, what are you talking about? I'm confused.
I don't know. I'm confused now too. So let's just jump in. Okay,
let's back.
You like cameos, you like Venom.
Yeah, I love the Venom cameo, and I love the Prowler cameo as well. So me personally, I think I enjoyed that one more. Also because we got to see all the different types of Spider-Man. Like people were people were very excited for that, and I was too.
Yes. And so, just so you know, there are spoilers that we will have here that we will talk about. We're just going to talk freely about all the movies, all the animes, all the shows. That's what this is. Okay. So, don't come here thinking that you won't have spoilers because you will.
You
If you
will.
haven't seen it by now, that's your fault. It's been out long enough that you can go see these movies. Okay. We're on to the next iteration. We're waiting for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So,
Oh yes, I'm
come
so
on, people,
excited
what
for
are you
that.
doing?
So excited.
Absolutely. But yeah, I don't want to say it's better than the first one, but gosh, it's so good all by itself.
Yeah.
And yeah, the cameos that were here, like I didn't know Issa Rae was going to be in this movie,
Mm-hmm.
and so voicing one of the characters. So when she did, it was like, wait, is that Insecure Issa Rae? Is that who that is? And yes, it is. And it's like, oh wow, okay. And she plays it well. Like it's what I really like about this movie is the different art styles that are used
Yeah.
to reflect the different characters and really the different worlds,
And we can see
the
that
different
a
worlds.
lot with what I've noticed is we can see that a lot with Hobie because I
Mm,
found out that the animators it took them like years to like just to animate him.
mm,
Years.
mm.
But I just love like it's like never
And
he says that he's like he doesn't believe in consistency. Like I thought that was so
right,
smart and just having him like change and I just
right.
thought it was really cool.
And for those that don't know, Hobie is the punk rock Spider-Man,
Hmm.
right? Which didn't realize that that was a brother there. So it was like, okay,
You didn't
let's
know? I knew like
I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know. Look, Spider-Man wasn't my guy growing up. Like I liked him,
hmm
but it wasn't like, okay, that's my go-to. Like I'm not picking up a Spider-Man comic. That's just not
yeah.
what I'm doing. Unless
yeah.
Wolverine is in it. Like
Yeah.
Wolverine's my dude. Black Panther, Daredevil, those are my guys. Those are my Marvel guys. Thor was
Yeah.
there. Those are my guys. Like that's those are my peeps. That's
Yeah.
who I pick up. I don't pick up Spider-Man. And I don't know why I didn't. I just thought, I don't get it. But ever since the movies have come out, I've been like, okay, Spider-Man.
Mhm.
Um, and then the question is Spider-Man one of the strongest superheroes out there?
I wouldn't say he's the strongest because let's like okay, but I wouldn't say he's the strongest because he's not from outer space or he doesn't have like superhuman strength or whatever. But
Doesn't have to. He's
well,
got strength.
well if one big boulder came down, he's gone. Okay, and so
No, no, we have
oh,
seen this.
Spidey senses,
Oh,
yes, 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 yes.
there you just say it. Just say
Okay,
it. I think Spider-Man might
but
be the strongest.
I don't think he's the strongest, but I definitely don't think he's the weakest. He can hold his own, but there are sometimes I'm like, okay, you gotta kind of get up and do something.
Oh, okay. Well, let's jump back into the movie. So for again, spoilers are abound here. Great movie, great styles, the different great artistic styles that were utilized. Seeing all of the different types of Spider-Man that were there, Spider people.
Hmm.
Once they got to the the middle of, I guess you want to call it Spider-Verse,
The Spider
um,
Society. It's the Spider Society.
Spider Society. Oh my gosh! Like it was like the old Western. That was when I really liked the Western Spider-Man.
Oh yeah,
I like the Punjabi Spider-Man, especially the chai tea
yeah,
bit. That was
yeah,
funny.
yeah. No, I like when you said that you love the spider, you said you liked it, right? The Spider Man, the Western one, the
Yeah,
Western. I found some stuff out because I like to
there
dig
you
on
go.
stuff.
Research.
And so Oscar Isaac played Miguel O'Hara, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so he was saying, "Oh, I would love, he would love to have his best friend on the movie, who
Mm.
I personally love, you know." And so the creators of Spider-Man, they actually made him look exactly like him, like to the point where it's like,
Mm.
yeah. So under the mask, he looks exactly like him.
Pedro Pascal.
Yeah. Yeah, Pedro Pascal. Yeah, he looks exactly like Pedro
Yeah.
Pascal.
Okay, we
So,
can say his name. It's okay.
well, I didn't.
We can say his name. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay, so I was not aware of that. So Pedro Pascal is the Western Spider-Man.
Well, that's what we would want. I hope. But They did draw him. They didn't fully animate him, but they drew
Yeah,
him as
yeah.
the Western Spider-Man under his mask. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, there you go. So dropping nuggets here on Blurtitude. That's what we
Yep.
do. Um, so yeah, I love the Spider Society. Um, and Spider-Man was it 20,
20,
22, 22, whatever, whichever one he is,
or
20.
whatever. Two
Yeah,
two four nine
22.
nine or whatever.
Yeah, yeah, 299,
Miguel.
whatever.
Miguel.
Miguel. Miguel. Um,
I did not like Miguel. I'm sorry. I didn't.
yeah, Miguel. I mean, and I love the twist of that. Of he's a good guy, but he's actually the bad guy, one of the bad guys, right?
But,
Like you don't know it's a root for him or not.
but my question is,
Mhm.
is he really a Spider-Man? Because and let me tell you, he can't stick to walls. He has to use his claws or those arm blades that he has to be
Mhm.
able to, stick to a wall. He doesn't shoot webs. And you know how they do like this to shoot them?
Yeah.
He goes like this. He has a fist and it comes out at the top.
So if we
And they're
look
lasers.
at if we look at different spider people, um, I think that still goes with. I don't think you have to stick to walls. I don't think you have to necessarily shoot webs. There was one iteration of Spider-Man that had cartridges, right? And he talked about. I think it was actually the original Spider-Man or maybe the second one, but he had to have cartridges, right?
Yeah.
Um, so no, he doesn't have to have spider webs or webs shooting out. Um, so I think it's okay. I think it's just the mantle and mantra of what Spider-Man is and how it operates. But yeah, he shoots lasers and I mean it's futuristic. It's a different Earth,
That's
and
true.
yeah. So I think it's okay. Um, I think at the end of the movie, because we got to move, but at the end of the movie, what a cliffhanger!
Oh my
Many
gosh.
people cursed.
Oh my gosh. The
Again,
theater was
if you
crazy.
don't, yeah, if you don't know, there will be a next iteration of Spider-Man in the multiverse, or in the Spider-Verse, and yeah, we find out that Miles, the iteration of Miles that we've been watching,
Mhm.
is actually the wrong one.
Mhm. Mhm.
He was bitten by a spider from the wrong world
Yes.
or a different Earth, and
Earth
so
42, I think. Yeah.
yes, and so when he travels back to that Earth that he goes to, it's actually the Earth of the spider, not
Mhm.
him.
Yeah.
Because it tracks the spider's DNA, if you will,
Yeah.
not the person's. So I thought that was interesting. I had to kind of do a little digging myself to figure out, okay, why is he there? But
Yes.
then at the end to find out that Earth's Miles Morales is actually the
The Prowler.
Prowler.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
It blew my mind.
Because
It definitely blew my mind.
I still thought it would be Uncle Aaron, and Miles would
Right.
just go on with his life. But
Right.
when he was strapped to the bag and like
Hmm.
Uncle Aaron had the glove on, I was like, oh my gosh! And then it like flies off. I'm like,
Yeah.
where'd it go? And then the Prowler comes up. I'm like, who is this? And when oh my gosh. Oh my god! I was sitting there in
It
the
was
theater. I was
great.
with my
Yeah.
friends. I was looking at them. I was like, "Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this?" It's like, "Oh my
Yeah.
gosh!" It's
Yeah. But I mean, it sets up so well for the next movie and next iterations. Here's what I don't want to happen. I heard this. Someone just suggesting in passing, oh, just imagine if this was live action. No, no. This is one of those you don't touch. Don't touch it with live action at all. Just
No,
don't. Okay?
please
Just
don't.
don't. Um yeah.
Like I'm trying to think, like, even if it was, like, since they are going through like the multiverse, even if it was live action, hypothetically
Mhm.
speaking, I think that voice actors should be the Spider-Man, because I think that would all be better. If I'm being honest, I think that'd be better.
Could we see a mashup though of live action and animation at some point
I mean,
where you would have that, where they would fall into that earth
yeah, that's what I was.
or into that space
Yeah, that's what I
and
was trying
someone
to portray when I.
I don't know. I think
Now, I will say this for the promotion of the movie,
yes,
and how there's different multiverses and all that. There is
right.
two different variants of the movie that was set up out in
Yes.
theaters.
Yes.
How genius is that? Like, and really, we don't even know if there's more than two.
Right. Yeah, that is the genius of the creators of this multiverse or Spider Verse with this iteration of Spider Man. Like they have done such a good job,
Mm-hmm.
and to me, they've kind of kept the superhero genre afloat when it comes to movies because it's a bit oversaturated. It's kind of lagging, and that moves us into and I'm gonna move it up with Flash. Like
Mm-hmm.
the Flash movie, I actually went and saw, but a lot of people are not, and it is being considered or heralded as a bomb of a movie. Um, you didn't see it, and you really don't have a desire. You're shaking your head to watch it. Why is that?
Um. Well, first off, me personally, I'm not a DC person, and like the
Mm.
Flash is the last superhero that I would ever think of. Um. um.
Right.
so, so that doesn't really attract me, and also the actor and all that other stuff, and I
Mm-hmm.
just I
Ezra Miller. Yeah.
it's just not a superhero that I'm drawn to. Like you
Right.
said, how you don't pick up Spider-Man stuff, I don't pick up Flash stuff. So
I get that. Okay. And I liked Flash growing up. The WB series, CW series, great, awesome, absolutely love it. Love all the characters on there. Everyone that acts on there is amazing. Wish they had pushed that over into the actual cinematic piece, but no, it did not happen. So was it disappointing? Yeah, it was disappointing. I expected more. Um, and here's the other part too. In 2025, they're going to revamp everything. So James Gunn is everything that it won't be connected. It is not connected to anything right now. So you won't have the same actors. You won't have the same storylines. And who knows where they'll start.
and this is for
So
DC and
this
Marvel, or
no, this is DC.
oh, okay, it's fine.
Yeah, DC. James
Okay, I
Gunn.
was.
Yeah, James
Whew.
Gunn has said he's going to restart everything, reboot everything in 2025.
Okay, I was kind of getting worried there. I was like, not Marvel.
Well, here's the thing with Marvel though. Marvel has to figure out they're going to have to do a reboot as well, and
Mm-hmm.
they're going to have to figure out where to go from here. Now, I think at the end of Wakanda Forever, that gives us hope
Yeah.
that hey, you're going to have a new Prince T'Challa, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have Namor, who I think is a great villain, not villain character. Um, you know, Spider-Man, like we talked about, is I like Tom Holland in that role. I think he does a great job. They're
Mm-hmm.
gonna have to kind of figure out how to move. Okay, Ironheart, not really. I'm gonna have to see the show. I'm really gonna have to see the show for Ironheart.
Yeah.
When we're talking about Riri, who's in Wakanda Forever. I like the tie-in and all of that, but yeah, we're gonna have to kind of check that
Is
out and
she
see
in
what's going
Ironheart?
on. She's Ironheart. inside of Iron Man, you now have Ironheart. She's the one that made, yeah, the suit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
made the suit. Yeah, yeah. So that's Ironheart. I know it's kind of like, okay, wait, there's so much that has gone
Yeah,
on and happened since
yeah.
then. Um, so yeah, there's that part. Don't know where they're gonna go with it, but with the Flash, yeah, I think whatever they put out from this point on is just gonna be mediocre at best. DCU has not done well. I know
Mhm.
Man of Steel, people say it's one of the better ones, and okay, that's fine, but everything else has been horrible. It's been bad. Um,
Yeah.
okay, let's talk anime. Nimona,
Yes.
Netflix put out a new anime, and yes, we're gonna call it anime or animated movie called Nimona. Listen, if you have not seen this, it is a great, great movie. Um, real quick, real quick. Nimona is basically what you have is a science fantasy graphic novel that was written by an American cartoonist, N.D. Stevenson,
Mm.
and what it does, it follows the title character Nimona, um, and she's a shapeshifter, right? And she joins the quote unquote villain, Ballister Blackheart, and his plans to destroy the over controlling institute. So here's what you have. It's like a medieval high tech world,
Yeah.
where they
That's
have
exactly.
knights and
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, where they have knights and things of that nature. Um, and he is framed for doing something, and I'll just keep it at that because you need to watch it. It's
This
really
is
really good.
fairly recent. This is fairly recent.
No,
So
it came out in 2023, like
June 30th.
June June 30th.
Mhm.
Yeah, June 30th, 2023. So if you have Netflix, check this out. This is actually a really good movie. Now, I will say it has some very modern themes in it. Okay. So if you're not down for the modern themes, maybe this isn't for you. Um,
I thought it was
but I
nice.
thought it was really good. Huh?
I thought it was nice, you know.
Yeah.
Representation.
That it was. But Nimona is a really good animated movie
Mhm.
that we watched. Um, what do you think about it? I
I
already know.
enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. It had me like going on these emotional roller coasters. I was like, oh my
Mm,
gosh. I was like, oh, and I felt so bad and I felt good and oh, it was just such
mhm,
a great movie. I think it's I think it's a great movie to watch with a family. But yes, like you said,
mm.
modern themes. So if you don't believe in modern themes, then maybe not your
Right,
family. But
right.
it is a great movie. I think it's a great family heartwarming movie. And I just think it has like just I don't know, I just thought it was great.
Yeah, I thought it was like I said. I thought it was really well done. It was really good. Just one of those that you say, okay, this is good. This is a good movie, a good
Mhm.
watch. Next is Black Clover,
Mhm.
Sword of the Wizard King. That just came out also on Netflix, 2023. Um, if you have watched, if you have watched Black Clover, this is a great movie to watch. Kind of as a
Mhm.
okay, they've grown up. We've got some years. Asta has gotten bigger and better. Um,
Yeah. Yeah, when I saw him I was like,
and
"Whoa." It's like,
yeah,
"Whoa."
he was
Yeah.
buff, like the buff nerd, right?
Yeah. I was like, "Oh
I'm
my
like,
gosh."
yeah, right.
Mhm.
And then
Mhm. You know, it's always
has
my
gotten
favorite. He
stronger
was
as well.
always my favorite.
Yeah, yeah, has gotten stronger. So this is again, I would watch the show. I would definitely watch the anime that leads up to this.
Mhm.
And there's a lot of episodes to get to it. This is not a movie you can just jump into
Mm.
because there are references that it calls back to. There are a lot of callbacks. So if you haven't watched it or at least don't even know what's kind of going on, you may be lost
Yeah.
watching this. Did you think that?
Since I haven't seen it in a while, I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
Definitely, like you should not jump into this if you haven't even seen
Hmm.
Black Clover.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's just I was watching it with somebody, and somebody finished it without me.
Oh, you talking about this? You talking about the anime series?
Yes.
That's me. No, that was
Yeah.
me. I did
Yeah.
it. Yeah, I know. I did it. We don't have to say somebody. Everyone knows it was me. It was me. Yes, I watched it because it was good, and I waited,
Owie.
and you went to sleep. So there you go.
Okay. Okay.
That's what happened.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not
Mm-hmm.
ashamed to say it. That's what happened.
That's okay. Okay. Okay.
Now, um, a movie like I said, I watched The Flash. A movie that you're anticipating, I'm really not. I'm probably won't watch this
Yes, you will.
because I
You'll
don't do
come with
scary
me.
movies. I
You'll come with
will,
me.
but
Anyway,
I'll have my eyes closed.
that's
Five
okay.
Nights at Freddy. I'm gonna
So
let you take it.
yes, so I am so excited for this Five Nights at Freddy's movie. We've been wanting this movie since 2015.
No.
They've been talking about this movie since 2015.
Yeah.
And I've been waiting since 2015. So to finally, have that confirmation and have those photos from behind the scenes and showing that it is real, this is a big game changer for me personally and everybody who loves Five Nights at Freddy's or FNAF or whatever you call it. We do have our boy Corey Kenshin in it. He is going to be in there. So, like I said, I love cameos, and Corey Kenshin is going to be there. But some people are upset because Markiplier is not in there. And everybody's like, oh, Markiplier is, the king of FNAF and all that. I'm like, oh, yes, yes, whatever. But me personally, I watch Corey Kenshin for everything. So does he. He does too.
I
And
do.
yeah. And
I
so
do.
for him to
I
be in
do
this
like Corey
movie,
Kitchen.
I am just so excited and happy. And I can't wait to watch this with
Yeah.
Buff Nerd. And we cannot wait to
Let's
watch
go.
this. We cannot wait
Yeah.
to watch
I'll Yeah, I will be covering my eyes a lot. Like I said, I don't like scary stuff. Even the game is just too scary for me. It's a lot of
I love watching
weird
the game.
looking animation.
I
Oh
have to just explain
gosh.
the lore to you. I'll just explain the lore.
Don't
Off
explain the
off
words.
camera
I'll
because
just
the lore is
yeah,
just crazy. But
I'll just watch it. Yeah. Um all right. So finally coming up, any cons? I know we usually do like Anime Con, and unfortunately we missed Dream Con. But are there any other conventions that you're
I thought Dream.
looking forward
Oh
to?
yeah,
Or
we missed DreamCon.
I think so.
No,
Didn't we miss
no,
it?
that was like the end of the month because that was in
I said
Austin.
in this month. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
So DreamCon is coming up. Oh, did you? Oh, I had to ask you something. Okay, never mind. But DreamCon is coming up. DreamCon is coming
DreamCon is
up.
coming up. It's going to be in Austin.
Yes.
It has been in Arlington for a while, but it has grown,
Mhm.
and so now they have moved it to Austin. So it's pretty cool, pretty neat. Don't know if I'm going to make it. Hopefully, you will.
Mhm.
Um, Either you, Chromacod, or someone else. Don't know,
Yeah.
but really anticipating that. I'm getting stuff for Anime Frontier like all year long. So yeah, definitely we'll be checking that out. That's local, so we'll be there for that. Anything else that you see or have heard or that you got kind of going on?
Mm, let's see. I do have I guess this is I do have my Halloween costume if you would like to hear about that. So I love Halloween. Um duh. So I love Halloween and I have been debating on what I was going to be for like
Mhm.
months now
Mhm.
cuz last year it failed miserably. But this year I picked something relatively simple that I
That's
can
good.
do and execute.
Yeah, that's good.
Yes. So I'm drumroll please. I am going to be Esmeralda from the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Now that that's good. I
Mhm.
like that. She's pretty much covered, and she has a headband,
Yeah.
and that's
She has a headband.
yeah, and a belt. I mean, it's like a dress, a belt, and a headband, and that
It's
is
it's a it's a headband, a shirt, a green
it's a
corset
shirt,
type,
a blouse.
a blouse. Oh my gosh, a
It's a
blouse.
blouse. This is a shirt. I mean, let's just call it what it is, right?
A blouse, a corset, a hip, a belly dancing hip scarf, and a skirt. It's a lot. It's a lot. But hey,
But
it's
I mean, all stuff that you can source at your local thrift store. So
that's true. That is true.
yeah, there you go. Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice. Nice there. Are there any other cosplays that you're doing or working on or looking at doing?
Um, I am slowly working on my Mandalorian cosplay. And I
Okay.
cannot preface this enough. Slowly.
Slowly.
Slowly. I'm trying to get you to get a 3D printer because that would go by so much faster. And it would be
I'm
so
glad
much
you're trying to
cleaner.
get me to get a 3D printer as opposed to you getting a 3D printer. But okay, yeah.
Well,
Awesome.
you are the 3D printer
Let's
master. I don't know what
yeah.
I'm doing.
Okay. Let's
You had a 3D printer. I haven't had
we're gonna move on from that because that's just not gonna work well. All right, so okay, so working on Mandalorian
one.
for your cosplay, working on Esmeralda from Hunchback of Notre Dame. Now I will say this: people will probably ask you, "Who are you?" You
Yeah,
just know this.
I
Okay, so
do.
anticipate that.
Because even if not that costume, my costumes that
Yeah.
I pick, people are gonna ask me who I am anyway. Because I wanted to be
Right,
like Carrie. I wanted to be what's her name? Sophia
like
or
from the movie Carrie,
yeah.
where you just basically drench yourself in blood.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So that one I wanted to be Sophia or Sophie, whatever her name was, from the Labyrinth, but I really wanted the white dress. But that is not going to happen.
That's not gonna happen.
It's
No.
not gonna happen.
No, I'm so proud of your maturity. Mature choice.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Maybe
Yeah.
one day, but it's not gonna happen now.
Not
Not
today.
not today. It's not
Today.
gonna happen today.
That's
I
what's
wanted
up.
to be Elvira last year. That didn't work out.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
I ordered the costume and everything. It just didn't come. I think you had something to do with
Nope.
it.
I will deny that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, but
Well, are there any animes that you're looking forward to watching?
um,
Because I know we did talk about, what are you watching right now, but are there some that you're anticipating watching?
yeah, I wanna get into what is it? Baki? I feel
Oh,
like
Oku?
yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to get
Yes.
into that, and then I wanted to get in Records of Ragnarok.
Now, yeah, I watched that. Yes, I did watch some of that. I think they drew out one part a little bit too long, but again, Records of Ragnarok is really good.
Hmm.
Um, anything else that you're anticipating watching or wanting to watch?
Um, I whatever just pops up on my feed,
Pops up.
yeah, I'll look at it,
Okay.
and
Now I do know that.
people can suggest stuff to me too.
Yes, absolutely. Make sure you hit us in the comments so we can read them and see what you have going. I know I just finished season 3 of Dr. Stone. Awesome. If you haven't watched Dr. Stone, it's an anime that has adventure and science, and I really love it. Um, so it hits all my nerdisms. Also finished season 6 of Hero Academia. I know that's not you, but I do like it. It really picked up towards the end, and I was ready for it to go. Um, there is a new season of Demon Slayer out there, so got to check that out. And of course,
I do
it's not
know.
anime.
I do
Oh,
know. Wait, I do know that there is a new season of Black Butler coming too. So
hmm,
yeah.
hmm, hmm, hmm. So yeah, so there's that. Let's see. There's some other stuff that is new that we'll continue to talk about when we come on Blur Tube. Um, Nick Fury and the Secret Invasion has started. We're in season 3. Sorry, not season 3, episode 3. Just dropped this past week. Ahsoka is coming
Oh yeah.
in August, so really excited for that. This
I
is
got a I got a chance to look at her at Fan Expo. Look, I got a chance to look. But yeah. It was exciting. It was
she's
exciting.
gorgeous.
She
She's
had her
gorgeous.
she had her short haircut, her pixie cut. It was cute. She looked
Yeah,
cute.
gorgeous, gorgeous,
Gorgeous.
gorgeous.
Oh,
So,
I also did get to see Shamik's panel too. I just want to preface that. So,
and Shamik is.
Miles Morales.
Hey, let's go. For those that
Yeah.
don't know.
Mm.
And from what you told me, it was actually really good.
It was really good. He said lines from the movie and
Awesome.
yeah, it was really nice. And he's really nice. He's a really nice person.
Awesome. Well, good. Good, good, good. Well, hey, look, I am Jay Sox for Sword, and that is
Karomi Cause.
all right.
It's
You've been watching
like,
Blurry 2. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and share. Send this out, put this out. Hey, look, we're going to be more consistent on this, right?
yes.
We're going to be more consistent on this, make sure that you're getting what we have and making sure it's giving what it's supposed to give. Yeah, for sure. And we're gonna have some more shorts that'll be coming out for Blurred 2. But hey, stay strong, stay blurred.